Hi guys, and welcome to Football Canapes for this exciting watch along of the match in the Premier League, the big match in the Premier League, that is Chelsea versus Manchester City. Yes, big match, a match of the potentially six top six sides. Manchester City haven't been, Chelsea haven't been looking like themselves in the last couple of years, but it is a match that salivates. But I mean, yeah, it salivates the mouth in terms of what it does bring to the table. And I mean, whatever anyone says or doesn't say, it is a match where there are plenty of talking points. And yeah, so I am looking forward to it quite a lot. And I'm sure you are as well. So let's get cracking with all the information that you need. And yeah, so I'm pretty sure over the next two and a bit hours we will have a lot, to talk about. And yeah, we'll get started with the team news first of all. And yeah, just as I said, welcome to Football Canapes. Chelsea hosting Manchester City at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea seem to get some big opponents on the opening day of the season, and last time round, when it was Mauricio Pochettino, Pochettino's first game, it was Liverpool, which ended in a 1-1 draw. Let's see what the outcome is. We'll obviously talk about the team news, which is in. Of course, the team news comes in uh, an hour and 15 minutes before the kickoff, rather than how it used to be. So let's start with the home team, Chelsea. And they have Robert Sanchez in goal, Malo Gusto at right back, Wesley Fofana and Levi Colville at center halves, Mark Cucurella, one of the winners of um, I mean, of the Spanish contingent that won the Euros. And then we have Moises Caicedo, Romeo Lavia in the defensive midfield, Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Christopher Nkunku, and Nicholas Jackson at in the attacking four. Nicholas Jackson is the main striker, and Palmer, Fernandez, and Nkunku as the attacking trio behind Nicholas Jackson. Of course, of course, um, Cole Palmer and Cole Palmer and Romeo Lavia are both former former Manchester City youth players, which who have made their way into the team, into the Chelsea team. And they'll be looking to show. Cole Palmer doesn't need to prove himself to anybody, and he'll be. I mean, Romeo Lavia in particular will be looking to you know looking for lost time, after he was injured for all of the last season, when he moved from Southampton. Liverpool perhaps were interested in him when Moises Caicedo went to uh, went to came to Chelsea instead of Liverpool, who had matched Brighton and Hove Albion's price before Chelsea. while Chelsea were negotiating, and yeah, so big expectations of Palmer and Lavia, as well as Nkunku, who's had a good decent preseason, and he'll be he'll be uh, he'll be he once scored a hat trick against Manchester City for RB Leipzig in the Champions League. So he'll be I mean looking to do something similar, or if possible better in this game. And yeah, so let's see what happens in this game. As for Manchester City, Ederson in goal, who was linked with the move to Saudi Arabia in the summer transfer window. He starts. He suffered a jaw fracture against Tottenham Hotspur uh, in the crucial game last season, which Manchester City won 2-0, and then almost got both their hands on the title. Of course, they beat West Ham on the final day of the season to lift the trophy, but that game against Tottenham was really crucial. And then in defense, Manchester City have got Rico Lewis, still no Kyle Walker, and Rico Lewis in central defense, Ruben Diaz as well as Manuel Akanji, and at left back, perhaps the signing of the season, although you would probably go with Cole Palmer. Um, you would probably go with Cole Palmer, Josco Guardiola. Uh, he starts at left back for Manchester City, and and uh, and yeah, so that's the defense in defensive mid. No Rodri. He is fit now, but he got injured in the final of Euros against England. He he still no Rodri, so Kovacic as well as Bernardo Silva. The attacking three of Savio or Savinio, whatever you want to call him. Then Savio, then Jeremy Doku, and of course Kevin De Bruyne, and who was also linked with a move to Saudi Arabia. And up top we have the force of nature in Erling Haaland, who for me needs to Erling Haaland making his 100th appearance for Manchester City, and in big games for me, Erling Haaland has been really poor, and this is a game I don't expect it to be a classic, but I expect Erling Haaland to stand up and do more, get involved more. Manchester City have only signed one player. Of course, there has been a big injury as well. Oscar Bob now out injured for what looks like at least until the new year. And let's see if Manchester City do strengthen their side going forward. Still, about, what is it? 18th August today. So let's see if they do strengthen their side going forward. One would hope so, because I, I mean, I haven't looked at their bench, but from what I remember, they only had 8 players on the bench. Phil Foden is missing. Kyle Walker is Phil Foden is on the bench, but Phil Foden is not in the lineup. But still, there's plenty of quality in the squad. But you don't want to be in a situation where you end up, losing games because you don't have squad depth, and no João Cancelo. That situation needs resolving as well. João Cancelo spent last 18 months on loan at Bayern and Barcelona, that is, and so those situations do need addressing. This situation with I mean, like these situations lingering can be troublesome. So yeah, that that things do those things do need resolving. Last time round, although players, I don't expect all of them to be fully fit at the start of the season. Um, I don't honestly expect a goal fest. I expect it to be a tactical battle. The big talking point coming into the game is no Raheem Sterling. They have Raheem Sterling has released a statement saying how they surprised they are with the dropping of the former England international, and let's see how that affects the squad. And Another big talking point from Chelsea's point of view is the fact that Enzo Fernandez is back in the squad, and we all saw, or at least heard or read about what was uh, what was happening in the team bus at Argentina national team after they won the Europa League. Oh, sorry, Europa League, after they won the Copa America with uh, I mean Argentina won Copa America. So that thing will need addressing, and that, I mean, you don't want that situation to linger. I mean, as of now, no Axel Disasi in the team, no Axel Disasi, and but Wesley Fofana is there, another player who missed the whole of last season, and then Raheem Sterling situation. I don't know how that affects the squad, because Raheem Sterling has been part of the team. In preseason. Talking of preseason, these two teams met in the preseason. Erling Haaland scored a hat trick. In fact, Manchester City beat Chelsea 4-2 that game. Raheem Sterling scored. I'm not sure if Noni Madueke is in the squad either. Uh, Talk is that he is available for transfer as well, and Noni Madueke, Raheem Sterling, and these situations do need to get resolved from Chelsea's point of view. I don't know. I'm not in a situation, or there's not been anything in the media to say where the Enzo Fernandez situation is. So the situation we'll only find out with the performances on the pitch, as far as Chelsea are concerned. But there are a lot of things. No Conor Gallagher, Reece James is injured, so Ben Chilwell has been told to move on. So there is a lot of disturbance in the air for Chelsea, and I do certainly hope that from Chelsea and Chelsea fans' point of view, those situations are resolved ASAP, uh, because we do want a strong Chelsea, competing at the very top of the Premier League, a Premier League where many teams are competing for the title. I mean, you don't want a situation where uh, where Manchester City season upon season are just running away with the title, and so that thing uh, is hard to hard to gather, hard to fathom. I mean, and so I really do hope that Chelsea do get back on track. I'm not saying they are off track or off the rails or anything like that, but that situation does um, thing. And of course, Chelsea have a new manager, Enzo Maresca, Pep Guardiola's former assistant, and so he has to fight a lot of fires in his very first season, and I I, ge- I genuinely do hope that it's good for him, because Mauricio Pochettino leaving all of a sudden uh, was uh, was a bit of a was a bit of a was a bit of a spanner sort of a thing for spanner in the works for spanner in the works for yeah spanner in the works for Chelsea, and I genuinely do hope that things are resolved as soon as possible from Chelsea point of view. And so let's see where we are at the end of the game and what talking points we are uh, dealt with to talk about this game and and the players are out in the tunnel and coming onto the pitch. Manchester City are in their light blue. I expected them to be in their Manchester City are in their traditional kit. I thought the kits might have clashed, and Chelsea gone with oh sorry, Manchester City might have gone with their away kit of all burgundy or whatever that color is, and but no, Man City are playing in their blue, and Chelsea, of course. Another talking point for Chelsea is that they don't have a shirt of a top, a front of the shirt sponsor, so that thing will also affect the finances at the club. Also affect the finances at the club. We all know the means by which they pass the FFP and PSR rules. I mean, it remains to be seen if they do find anything. The U.S. Owners, Clear Lake Capital, have had you know I mean they have kind of uh, kind of made a rod for their own back with some of the decisions. I mean, like situation with Raheem Sterling, situation with Conor Gallagher, Ben Chilwell, Reece James is still very much part of the picture, but given the situation, you have to ask how long. Enzo Fernandez is the captain. I don't know how old is he, 22, 23. Here, this is the second youngest Chelsea lineup that Enzo Maresca has put out. Fernandez Maresca. So there is uh, there is uh, there is a bit of a you bit of a confusion. I keep calling Cole Palmer Carlton Palmer. Not sure why Carlton Palmer used to play a long time before in the 90s. And, don't know to be Kevin De Bruyne is the captain. No Kyle Walker in the starting lineup. So he's the captain. Kevin De Bruyne. And so Kyle Walker will be back, and he said he wants to score more goals this season. So we'll see what happens there, and we'll see what happens there. And so I mean, whatever the match, Erling Haaland's appearance. Let's see if he can score a goal. He's got 90 goals for 90 goals for Man City players taking the knee, and and players taking the knee, and the kickoff is here. So the kickoff is here. The game has indeed kicked off. I would request everyone watching to get involved in the poll. Let me know what do you think will be the outcome of this game. It was I'm not sure who kicked off, but Chelsea have the possession now in their own half. Let's see if the Chelsea, I mean Man City have the possession. I mean, Man City have started like pressing. Mateo Kovacic, formerly of Chelsea, he was Chelsea captain as well for a while, and for a while, and Rico Lewis, will he play as a sort of a inverted right back? Rico Lewis's cross in the very first minute goes out for a goes out for a goal kick. Goal kick it is, and yeah, Enzo Maresca, Rico, Reece James sitting in the dugout, not in the dugout, I mean behind the dugout, and as per their managers' tactics. Enzo Maresca, of course, I forgot to mention in the build up to the game, got got Leicester promoted last season. So I mean, got Leicester promoted, got them playing well last season. It's a tough ask for Maresca, if you ask me. I mean, not this match, but the job in particular, what the owners want Chelsea to achieve. I mean, I've already told you, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to touch on it in the other. I mean, like rest of the game as well. Situation with Raheem Sterling, Ben Chilwell, Conor Gallagher. These situations are going to be an issue for good ball played. I mean, Chelsea are playing with a bit of a fire here. I mean, the way they have started free kick to Manchester City, the way Man City have been you know the way Man City have been uh, the way Man City have been pressing. It's 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 a dangerous game that Chelsea are playing. Um, Another ball given away. As Haaland plays it to Savio. I think it's Savio. Oh dear, oh dear. Jeremy Doku it is. I mean, terrible. I mean, like, I genuinely don't like Jeremy Doku as a player. He is just horrible to watch. Under no pressure, and his cross goes out for a Chelsea goal kick. And, like, that is just terrible. And, like, he may score a hat trick in this game, maybe 4 5 goals, but that is not going to change my opinion that I genuinely don't like Jeremy Doku as a player. I mean, seriously, absolutely seriously, irritates the living daylights out of me. Just find it cringe, Jeremy Doku. Just Malo Gusto. I'm like, I don't think he was part of the French Well played there by Jackson. Is it first corner of the game? No, not. I don't think so. Josko Guardiola did well there. I like genuinely don't like Jeremy Doku. It's terrible. I expect Man City to win though. Uh, I mean, like by a goal, maybe two, but I don't expect it to be a 4-4 like game like we saw last season. I expect it to be a 1-0 game where, like in the FA Cup semi final where Man City somehow got the better of got the better of somehow got the better of Chelsea. They were unlucky, Chelsea, that day. Cucurella, the Euro winner with Spain. I really have to adjust this scoreboard. Keeps getting in my head. And for 7 minutes, almost 7 minutes played. I mean, Robert Sanchez is going long on occasions as well, and and so it's not all about playing out from the back. It might surprise Pep. So Chelsea adjusting their tactics. Robert Sanchez going long as well as Chelsea are playing out of the back. Man City playing in black socks or are they dark blue? Not really sure, but because of the clash. Oh, chance! Savio! Oh, man! Should... Bernardo Silva, actually, not Savio. Goes out for a corner. Maybe he was looking to square it, and the corner comes to nothing, and Chelsea have created a sort of a chance. And guys, do get involved in the poll. Let me know what do you think the result will be. Oh, good ball played through. The main striker is offside. Oh, blocked away, blocked away, and Malo Gusto's cross is blocked away. But Chelsea all of a sudden countered, and Man City were caught napping. And corner taken shot. I don't think Chelsea were ready. Oh, sorry, City were ready. But oh, chance over the bar from Fofana and from Fofana and over the top from Fofana and yeah, first clear chance of the game for Chelsea, but half a chance. Let's call it that. Let's not jump the gun. Yeah, first game of the season, both teams feeling each other out. And Savio, he was on loan at Girona last season, on loan from Strasbourg. Rico Lewis, oh chance for Jeremy Doku. Oh dear, another terrible shot. I just genuinely don't get this guy. He's so short of quality. I mean, like how he gets into the Man City lineup after a terrible cross. His left-footed shot is closer to the corner than to the goal. I genuinely am like I don't know what Pep sees in him. I mean like I'd rather have Jao Cancelo playing at right wing than Jeremy Doku. And like horrible. Ball one back. Anthony Taylor is the referee. By the way, I forgot to mention Cole Palmer. Man City have the ball back. They seem to be dominating possession. Let's see how long Palmer lasts. He's I mean, returning with the after the national duty with England, and and let's see how long he lasts. Here's Doku again. Rico Lewis. Doku. Good defending. Ah, man, Doku. What an idiot. Man City beginning to assert themselves. Oh, given away by Jackson. Oh, bad touch. First corner of the game. Nicholas Jackson, he needs so much time he needs. It's unfreaking believable how much time he requires. Gives Ruben Diaz all the time to come back and defend. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne, good skill. Romeo Lavia penalized there. First 15 of the minutes, I mean, like almost 15 minutes played. And the Kevin De Bruyne. Yellow card. No. So bad has been Jeremy Doku that he's already been switched from right to left. I mean, he's been terrible. Cleared away by Akanji. Ball won back by Chelsea. Oh, terrible pass. Nicholas Jackson. Stupidity on another level. Oh, what a risky pass it might have been. Another risky pass. Man City. And like Man City, it's like playing a video game on another level. And they're just toying with Chelsea at this. I mean, like, it looked like they're like looking to give Chelsea a head start. And like those passes, and like they are almost like own goals. And that has to be a foul. And Jeremy Doku already switched from right to left. Terrible start from Doku. 17 minutes played, City dominating possession. Haaland almost anonymous. Haaland has been anonymous. Chelsea so far they haven't looked that out of shape. Honestly, it's been good from them. Uh, I mean they've looked to good pass. Haaland 1-0. Haaland scores. Haaland has scored. Good pass there, and Haaland scores. Haaland gives Man City the lead, and it's 1-0 to Manchester City. Good pass by, I'm not sure who it was, but Man City lead at Stamford Bridge. Terrible start for Enzo Maresca, but Haaland does what he does. He's given he's given he's given Man City the lead, and it's a I mean nothing. I don't think Robert Sanchez could have done. It's Doku with the pass. Kokorea comes across, but Haaland in his 100th appearance scores for scores for uh, scores for Chelsea or for Man City. It's his 100th game. This is his. Oh wait, could be an offside. Could be an offside. Bernardo Silva. I mean, doesn't look offside. I mean, good thing is we are not seeing any lines here, so look doesn't look offside. I mean, it looks onside to me. And the thing is, does he get a touch? I mean, like looks onside to me, but that angle is tough to tough to decipher. So Man City lead as of now, but a goal is being checked off onside. The goal stands. Man City lead 1-0 confirmed by VAR, and Haaland in his 100th appearance has given Man City the lead at Stamford Bridge. Cucurella tried his best, but Robert Sanchez is beaten. 20 minutes gone, and it's 1-0 to Man City. And I'm not sure what are we talking about, but a goal has been given. Haaland, in his 100th appearance, has struck for Man City, and it was already a uphill battle for Chelsea, and it has become even more uphill now. So so yeah, I mean let's see if Chelsea crumble under pressure or not. But it may be a tough pill to swallow for tough pill to swallow for tough pill to swallow for Chelsea, who had made a decent sort of a start. Let's see how Chelsea react. Oh, well played, Rico Lewis. And after my all my venting of my frustration, it's Jeremy Doku's ball. I'm not sure if Bernardo Silva did get a touch or not, but I'm not sure if Bernardo Silva did get a touch, but it was checked for Bernardo Silva's positioning, and he was onside as I told you before the line before the lines were drawn, and it's De Bruyne. Oh, just wide from De Bruyne. Just wide from De Bruyne. I mean, like might have been quite wide, but it was going away, not coming close. Going to Chelsea, but 23 minutes gone. Maresca would be worried given how his team started well but are now trailing, and Man City are pouring. And this isn't even their strongest lineup. And Maresca, I mean, let's see. We've seen very little of Christopher Nkunku in this game so far. His Doku again. Oh no, good defending. Good defending though. Not sure who it was. Might have been Gusto. Might have been Fofana. No former, none of the former Monaco players in Disasi or Badiashile are in the starting 11. Holland pressing. So I mean, just to clear things up, this is Erling Haaland's 100th game for City. Not in the Premier League, in all competitions, FA Cup, Champions League, everything. Not just the not just the Premier League. 100th league game. 100th game for Man City. This game is for Haaland, and still, I mean, 66 minutes to go plus added time of both halves. Let's see if Haaland goes on to what Haaland goes on to achieve, and but now Chelsea know they have to attack. I mean, good defending. Now chance for a counter attack. Doku. No foul given. Chelsea. Oh, no foul given. Malo Gusto. The guy penalized. was a foul. It was indeed a foul. One Premier League game left. Oh, given away by a Kanji. Foul given. Yeah, there was a pull, says Anthony Taylor. I doubt Anthony Taylor is Chelsea's favorite referee. He has a record of you know he has a record of giving decisions that really irk Chelsea fans, and and let's see if this is a game that goes similar to that. 26 minutes gone, as you can see. City clearly the dominant side. They've had the chances. Chelsea haven't had a chance where Edison has had to make a save. Robert Sanchez has at least had to pick the ball out of his net at least. I mean once, and but Chelsea now doing relatively better, but doing nothing to Man City, and I mean everything is slow, slow, slow. Man City are not pressing either. Haaland is in his own half, but there's no danger as such to to Man City. And this isn't even Man City's strongest lineup. No Rodri, no Foden, no Kyle Walker. Isn't Kunku. Good pass. Good. Oh, good. Decent defending. But ball given away. Romeo Lavia. Kukurea. Oh, City pushed uh, have pushed Chelsea back, but here come Chelsea again. Here's Nkunku on the left. Oh, just slightly heavy, but Gusto is there. Uh, There's Palmer. Can he get his shot away? Oh, scored in the final of Euros. No, and Kukurea. There's Palmer with a cross. Edison, easy as you like. Oh, there goes Doku. Haaland still in his own box. Here is Haaland. De Bruyne. Doku. De Bruyne. Once scored a cracker against Chelsea. Has Savio. Oh, man. Man City are lethal. They're looking lethal. Man City are looking good. And like, honestly, I thought they might struggle, but they are looking really good. Coming up to half an hour, and coming up to half an hour, and it's I mean already and looking like an uphill battle for Jackson. Good defending, Rico Lewis. De Bruyne. Goes back. I mean, might have been risky, but One more game to go in this weekend, Leicester versus Tottenham, or should I say Tottenham versus Leicester. Half an hour gone. All Man City, although Chelsea have knocked on the door, the knock hasn't been hard enough, and the knock hasn't been hard enough. I mean, my if you want me to call it, I think second half Chelsea might crumble, and we might see Man City score a couple more goals. There's just too many disturbances at Chelsea. Let's call it that. Noni Madueke, I'm not sure what his situation is. Uh, Noni Madueke is on the bench, but situation around Gallagher, Chilwell, and and of course now Raheem Sterling is quite I mean quite a thing that these things do need addressing, and there's a VAR check apparently by a foul on. I mean, might have been outside the box anyways. So Maresca appealing for a penalty. No penalty given so far. No penalty. So all Chelsea so far, and no, all Man City so far. I meant Erling Haaland scoring the only goal of the game, and I mean there's good strength on the bench for Chelsea though. Madueke, Neto, Pedro Neto, the new signing. Um, let's see this through. Cucurella's cross headed away, but Chelsea coming strong. Good touch. Haaland, oh, Haaland or De Bruyne, Haaland or De Bruyne, and yeah, I mean we've seen very little of Cole Palmer as well. One of those players where you never say Palmer, you always say Cole Palmer, and oh, good skill. Savio beats Cucurella easy. Oh, shot blocked. Shot from Kovacic, former Chelsea captain. And here's Nicholas Jackson, looks way offside. Looks way offside. I mean, blocked, and now flag should go up. No, still doesn't go up. And like, what the hell is happening there? That is just stupidity of the highest order. I mean that I and like we saw Danilo getting injured, and he's clearly offside. Pep Guardiola not happy with Darren England, who's the assistant referee on the sidelines. Even his staff is not happy. No, I'm not sure what has happened. They've taken the decision from the wrong place. It was close to the halfway line, and now, I mean, like feel for uh, you feel for Man City. I mean, although not a big deal, ooh, bad touch. Oh, I mean, like bad pass, which meant bad touch, led to a bad touch. As Rico Lewis, one of the better players for City today. Good skill by Savio. There goes Savio. Again beats Kukurea. Savio has got Kukurea on toast basically. Here's Savio again. Can he find someone? Okay, the box is crowded, but foul. And the pressure comes to nothing. What's happened here? Jeremy Doku with a stinging effort out for a corner. Corner which was stupidly conceded by. Here comes the corner cleared away. Kovacic. Oh, terrible effort. The technique was all wrong there. But I mean, Chelsea are really struggling. I mean, I did say that I don't see more than two goals, but I think in the second half Chelsea will struggle badly. I genuinely do think Chelsea will struggle in the second half. And just there's just too many bad noises coming from this Chelsea. I'm like this vibe that I'm getting. And like I've seen football. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, blocked from Enzo Fernandez, who had gotten himself into the box. Kanji with the block, and Enzo Maresca looks. I mean, Enzo Maresca on the sidelines is. I mean, looks far too flustered, basically. Savio, I mean, he's got pace. Good ball played. Haaland, can Doku find him? Oh no. Free kick. Oh, good block. It's Jeremy Doku. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne is down. The ball is played out, and City were better off with the. Oh no, it's Savio's down. De Bruyne is down. Savio is down as well. So both of them are down, and let's see if there's any punishment that is forthcoming. Sure if Savio looks more injured than Kevin De Bruyne. Let's see if both of them can continue or not. And Savio looks in a lot of pain. I mean, that's unfortunate for. I think he's a Brazilian, not sure. And while he gets treatment, let me have a bite. Please don't forget to subscribe and liking the video. And thankful for that if you do that. If not, still thankful. And yeah, I mean, coming up to the halfway mark of this game. It's more or less what I expected. More or less. I mean, I think it's pretty much what I expected out of this game. Let me just check something. So far, so good, I guess. So, yeah, the game has begun. Still no Savio on the pitch. And we should see a few minutes being added to the added time. 1-0 to Man City. 3 or 4 minutes I expect. And yeah, Ederson basically a spectator. Rico Lewis has done well. I must credit him. I mean, just 20 years of age. Savio is 20 as well. So, very young right hand side for Pep Guardiola City. Um, Liverpool, Man United, Arsenal have all won on the weekend. So, Man City would like to do so. Palmer! 1-1 offside. Offside given against Nicholas Jackson. But Palmer with a shot there, it was parried by Ederson. He should have collected that. Although, let's check before jumping the gun. And Kunku creates the chance for Palmer, who shoots. Yeah, offside. Looks offside. But that should have been an easy catch for Ederson. Maresca celebrated prematurely and but it was clearly offside. You can tell with naked eyes that it was offside. And they're still checking. I mean, looks offside. His whole upper body looks offside. It is offside. Of course, we are still waiting for semi-automated offside to come into the Premier League. Let's see how much time is being added. 5 minutes of added time uh, in this first half. And let's see if any other goal comes. Oh, and Kunku. or Lavia rather. Woods and Kunku. I mean, it's been a tough summer for Chelsea. Pochettino leaving and Maresca coming in. The issue with Conor Gallagher, if he's going, if he's not going, that kind of thing. So it's it's uh, it's been I mean tough for Chelsea and Chelsea fans as well. I mean Chelsea fans as well. Foul given. Not sure who it has gone to. Uh, in this situation with Raheem Sterling very close to the match day. Raheem Sterling not in the squad looks controversial. There are already issues with Conor Gallagher, Ben Chilwell, Reece James. If he was fit, would have been suspended anyways. He was sent off against Brighton last season, and so still would have been serving his suspension. Kevin De Bruyne. Chance overs Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. I mean, if Chelsea are involved in UEFA Europa Conference League, foul has to be. Oh, not given. Not given. Not given. And good ball played. Good defend. Oh, good defending. Not sure why Anthony Taylor is smiling. Fernanda. Enzo Fernandez lying down, hoping for a penalty maybe from Ruben Diaz. And it was a back pass from Guardiola, wasn't it? Oh, it's a foul by Fernandez first on Ruben Diaz. Uh, I'm not sure how it will be perceived, but Fernandez is down injured, and I don't think penalty has been given, but check has been carried out, and yeah, 5 minutes were added. Todd Bowley and Todd Bowley is in the stands. Can't see Behdad Iqbali right now, and I'm not sure who Chelsea play next, but it can't be easy for Chelsea. The bench is reasonably strong. Pedro Neto is on the bench as well. 60 million signing from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Keenan Dewsbury Hall. The guy has been brought in to replace Conor Gallagher, maybe. Let's see how much he plays. Keenan Dewsbury Hall would have been better going to Brighton or staying at Leicester, but Leicester, I'm pretty sure, will be hit with double-digit points deductions this season. I mean, looks offside again, and Kunku blocked. Comes back to Nkunku. Oh, good skill, no penalty. Kukurea, oh, blocked away. Slavia, number 45. Tosin is on the bench, so good strength on the bench as well for Chelsea. I mean, they are looking strong off the bench, but in terms of the squad on the pitch, it's second best to Man City so far. It's half time, guys. Half time, and Chelsea trail at home to, Man City, and half time it is. So we'll be talking about what has happened so far in the game. Uh, if you don't know, Erling Haaland in his 100th game has given Man City the lead at Stamford Bridge. Well deserved, I would say. Uh, Good ball played through by Doku. Maybe Bernardo Silva gets the assist in this on this occasion. He might have gotten a touch. There was a VAR check which approved the goal for Erling Haaland. 100th goal, 91st, 100th 91 goals for Man City in all competitions, and he's up and running for another season. And and yeah, so we'll talk about it, and also touch on some of the some of the issues that Chelsea are facing. Some of the issues. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see what happens, and if there are any changes at the halfway mark for the for the home team, who I mean, they've they've tried their best, but they've come up slightly short. I mean, have come up slightly short, and will be looking to make the mark in the second half. But my expectation is that Chelsea would struggle in the uh, in the second half. So remains to be seen. Remains to be seen, and the thing is, I don't remember Chelsea working Ederson to make a save. Uh, it's been far too easy for Ederson in this uh, in this half. Easy as in he hasn't had anything to do. Basically, he he's he's been he's been I mean, he's not been worked enough. No shot has penetrated Man City's defense, and they've been far too comfortable. I mean, wouldn't say comfortable, but not worried enough probably. And in terms of saves to be made, Edison hasn't made any. Robert Sanchez has had to make a few saves, and Man City have strutted their stuff on the Stamford Bridge pitch. It's it's uh, it's been pretty easy for it's been pretty easy for Chelsea, for Man City. Uh, no yellow cards, which is a positive. But for me, Erling Haaland took his goal well. He's been anonymous for the rest of the game. I mean, no touches, nothing to be proud of or reminded of. Um, he hasn't done anything else, but the most important thing he has done and done really well in terms of what was expected out of him, and I mean that is all you can ask of him, and all you can ask of him. Uh, but if you allow me, I'd like to talk about what Chelsea have done off the pitch rather than on the pitch. There's there's just so much that that is causing disturbance off the pitch, that being successful on the pitch is really hard. It's really hard. I mean, you there are so many players that might be on the training page, might not be on the training page. We all know Chelsea are stacked with players. Uh, the situation with Conor Gallagher, who was a part of England team very recently in the Euros, might have been coming on if the game had gone into extra time. Uh, with Ben Chilwell, who's an England international, Raheem Sterling, who's an England international, and I don't know the whether it is the manager or the ownership that has fallen out of favor with these players, or they need these players to move on to satisfy PSR rules, or to satisfy PSR rules or whatever. But uh, but uh, but these things cannot be helping Chelsea at all. Um, the manager is inexperienced. Some of the things he said is something that he'll look back on in years gone by and will regret, probably. Will probably regret, and it's like things with experience are perhaps easier or different. That I mean, let's put it this way: that things perhaps should have been handled differently, and 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 yeah, I mean, uh, so Enzo Maresca has got a lot on his plate with Raheem Sterling, Chilwell, and Gallagher. Uh, there are a lot of players that Chelsea have signed, their PSR issues, etc., etc., which which need to be dealt with. Uh, he's a young manager in terms of experience. He did get promoted with Leicester City last season, but in the end, it did get tough. Um, Leicester should have won easily. The squad that they had should have been good enough to should have been good enough to win automatic promotion. So this theory that if some people have that Leicester did something extraordinary is unfounded in my eyes, and is unfounded in my eyes, and the the involvement of owners, sporting directors, Paul Stewart and Lawrence Winstanley, or whatever their name is, um, and I mean, what kind of effect that is having on the manager, the players, is another thing that Chelsea need to be, you know, uh, making sure that that doesn't filter onto the pitch itself. So there are a lot of things, and I think this match. I mean, I hope for Chelsea fans' sake I am wrong, but this match already does look, uh, you know, gone in a way. Um, and I mean, I hope I am wrong, given what the league is about, the competitiveness, etc., etc. So that way is, it's one thing. Uh, but my expectation is that Chelsea will crumble in the second half. I can see Man City scoring a couple of more goals, and Chelsea struggling. Basically, that's my expectation, and whether it comes true, comes to fruition or not, we'll will we'll wait and find out. But we'll wait and find out, and of course, time will tell whether I'm right or wrong. But for the reasons that I've discussed, inexperienced manager, issues with the squad, things to be ironed out before the transfer window. They they uh, they can have its effect. I mean, after a couple of games, Chelsea might find their mojo, and whatever that mojo is, whatever that is, we'll wait and see. But for now, I think this game against Chelsea or against City is something that I think uh, Maresca and his troops would find tough. To- On the other hand, we'll be pretty happy with we'll be pretty happy with we'll be pretty happy with how his team has done so far. I mean, has been reasonable. Doku has been reasonable, and and Doku has been reasonable. Hopefully, he'll pick up his game, which has been awful in the second half, and in the second half, and we'll see what comes or what happens in the in the second half. I don't expect any substitutions. Maybe Savio goes off, Foden or Grealish come on in their places. Phil Foden has come on, so clearly fit enough to play 45 minutes at least. and and yeah, I'm pretty sure he's come on for Savio. So game has kicked off in the second half. So let's start. Chelsea will be looking to do more do more in this half than they did. I mean, at least make Edison do something. Man City were doing whatever they felt like doing, taking chances, and oh, ball given away dangerously, and but Chelsea again lose the ball. Has Doku, and I'm pretty sure Savio's gone off, and Savio is the one who's gone off. Foden has come on for Savio. Foden had a terrible Euro 2024 and didn't score, didn't assist. 007, 007. Let's call him that. And yeah. So I mean, I really hope that he can pick up his old form and he can pick up his old form and because that was breathtaking. Man City is like a team that I have kind of sympathy for. I mean, there was a time when I used to like Blackburn Rovers. Every fan has kind of a second team as well. So I would say Man City are kind of my second team. Not exactly, but kind of. Just because of Pep Guardiola. Just because of Pep Guardiola and he's how he plays like and the principles that he has. I know Pep has his own baggage as well. He once failed a drug test drug test in Italy. So I mean that is another thing that is that we'll perhaps talk about on a different platform. Pep Guardiola was playing for Brescia when he allegedly, because I don't know all the details, when he allegedly failed a drug test or whatever it was. I'm I'm not really sure. I might have to research that thing about Pep Guardiola and the alleged failed drug test. I don't want to be getting into any sort of trouble. His Cole Palmer. Oh, chance. Oh, good block there. Uh, Not sure who it was, but Man City on the attack once again. I mean, Guardiola for me was second best signing of last season behind Cole Palmer and and I mean and for me was second best signing of the season behind Cole Palmer, but City were almost carved open. Enzo Fernandez, he's gotten forward. He's been given license with Caicedo and Lavia, sitting. And yeah, so I don't know how I got into those Pep Guardiola days at Brescia in Italy and all those things, but it was what it was, and but Chelsea have started well in the second half. Let's see um, what they do in the rest of the 40 minutes. Back touch, Gusto, but he does well to recover possession from Doku. Who else? Edison collects. Good collection there by the Brazilian. I'm pretty sure he might have missed the Copa America with that jaw injury or eye injury or facial injury, whatever it was. And I mean, there were a lot of these players who must have played in Euros as well as, I mean, not as well as, but Euros and Copa America. Miss Bernardo Silva finds De Bruyne on the left. Good ball to Kovacic, is it? Guardiola, who had inverted. I mean, Guardiola, oh, chance. Haaland! Oh, good save, Ederson. Good save there by Ederson. Oh, well, not Ederson. Robert Sanchez. And I mean, like, it was swinging back into him, and Robert Sanchez did well. A save you would expect him to make, and he did make that save. But Haaland could have scored on his 100th appearance for Man City. And like he had a excellent record at Borussia Dortmund as well, hurling Haaland 87 goals, 87 games, 85 goals. Scored on his Borussia Dortmund debut against Augsburg, scored a hat trick after coming on as a substitute of when he signed from RB Salzburg, and I mean he would be looking to one day play in the World Cup. Norway team is good with the Norway team is good. Players like Oscar Bob, Martin Odegaard, Sander Berge, Oberg, whatever you want to call it. Julian Ryerson, who's a fullback at Dortmund, and so I mean there's this one day. Oh, bad touch by Kanji, given to Ederson. So Haaland will be positive about uh, getting into the playing in a world tournament in a world tournament. Let's see if he can get there one day or not. It depends on the draw as well. If Haaland if Haaland does play Euro or a World Cup. Good tracking there by Foden. Fine. Not sure why I might have called him Foland. That has to be a foul. Yellow card might be out for a foul on Haaland by Fofana, Leicester player formerly. No yellow card apparently. No, no yellow. Pep Guardiola doesn't look best pleased, and foul, foul is it? Yeah, foul on Cocorella. 10 minutes into the second half, Bernardo Silva and Marc Cucurella squaring up. Portugal and Spanish rivalry there. Cucurella not happy. I mean, fouls happen. I'm sure it hurt a little bit. and I'm sure it hurt, but anyways, so I was talking about Pep. I'm not sure how he got there, and anyways, as Doku beats, I mean, doesn't beat anybody, and his stupidity carries on. This the assist I think went to Bernardo Silva, and it's 10 minutes played into the second half, and just one substitution made by Pep, Foden coming on for Savio, who looked to have injured himself in the build-up to an attack. And anyways, so yeah, Robert Sanchez, not sure how long he'll be Chelsea's number one. They have signed a goalkeeper from Villarreal in is it Philip Jorgensen or Nicholas Jorgensen? Philip Jorgensen, I think, is his name, and Philip Jorgensen is his name, and yeah, so Philip Jorgensen is his name, and um, pretty sure he's a Scandinavian Dane or a Swede, not really sure, and but I mean Chelsea are trying hard, but Man City are matching and even doing better than Chelsea. They do look the dominant side here. Man City easy peasy so far has Foden, ooh, ball blocked, but has Bernardo. Most of the players are, and if Chelsea do counter here, Man City are going to be relatively short of. I mean, ooh, Foden appealing for a foul. Enzo Fernandez not getting anything. Guys do get involved in the pool. Pedro Neto is coming on for his Chelsea debut. Pedro Neto of Chelsea. I mean, he still needs to get ready, but he still needs to get ready. But let's see where the poll is headed. Most people think that it would be a Man City win, just like myself. And so don't forget to poll. Christopher Nkunku is coming off the French international, and Christopher Nkunku, dear oh dear, I actually thought he was still in his training gear. This is the new Chelsea kit without the kit sponsor, and I said he needs to get ready, but this I like this kit on Neto looks really tight, and like it looks like something you'd wear to a gym and like show off your bulging biceps. I don't have biceps, so oh, Kovacic taking chances, and Pedro Neto is on. Cole Palmer. I mean, interesting to see how long he lasts. Shot blocked. Oh, good clearance, Rico Lewis. Corner given. Corner given. Could have been close. Could have been really close. Foul by Pedro Neto. Dangerous. I perhaps wouldn't have given a corner, and a foul should have sufficed. But quarter of the people think that that Chelsea can still make a comeback, and but we'll wait and find out. Oh, I mean, Tall came from a poor pass by Mateo Kovacic, which was, I'm like, here's Doku. Can he find Haaland? Oh, De Bruyne had made a run. And, Haaland and De Bruyne were both there, but Jeremy Doku and his stupid self. Man City take on Ipswich next. But Chelsea are starting to dominate this game. And Palmer, I think, I mean, pretty sure he won't lost the 90 minutes. Pretty sure Palmer won't last 90 minutes. Oh, header! Oh, Gusto cleared away. Oh, good save, Edison. Good save, Edison. But Chelsea are rocking here. I mean, rocking in a good way, positive way. Uh, could have scored offside. I mean, Jackson getting cramps. I hope it's a cramp, not an injury, hamstring injury. But I mean, Gusto's cross. It was Jackson's effort straight at Edison. Inch here or there would have led to a goal. And Man City, I mean, they do need a second goal or maybe even a third goal because Chelsea are beginning to up the ante. And Edison, so far, Edison has had to be on his toes. Good skill, good cross, and Edison collects. And like Pedro Neto. And this this Chelsea jersey is beginning to hate this. Looks like a training top. Kovacic. And like, let's see how Maresca reacts going into the final half an hour. Phil Foden uh, hasn't done anything of note so far. That ball looked to have gone out, but Kovacic has retrieved the ball and plays it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne, I mean, a lot younger than me, but I mean, he's getting old in terms of Premier League football terms. Let's see how long De Bruyne lasts because I mean I'm not sure how fit De Bruyne is, how fit De Bruyne is, and but here's De Bruyne, his Doku. Again another overhit cross, another opportunity squandered by our Belgian guy Doku. His Doku again. De Bruyne, Haaland. O'Donnell, Rico Lewis. Oh, foul given. No, no goal. Foul given. Let's see if there is a check or not. But let's see. I don't see a foul. Maybe there is a foul, and is there a foul? I mean, I don't know. Is there a foul? That's a yellow card. I'm not sure who's got the yellow card and why they have got it, but Haaland has been booked. I'm assuming for his foul on Colwell, for Colwell or is Fofana. It's not sure who's coming on. Cesare Quesada, is it? Number 38. And Nicholas Jackson is off. It's Mark Guyu. Mark Guyu is coming on for Chelsea in place of Mark Guyu is coming on, and so is Keenan Dewsbury Hall, Romeo Lavia and Nicholas Jackson have gone off for Chelsea, and uh, and we'll see how that affects the game. That affects the game, and Guyu is coming on, a youngster that Chelsea have signed from Barcelona. Sure if that makes the team stronger or weaker. Keenan Dewsbury Hall, previously of Leicester City. Good defensive header by Ruben Diaz. And Doku has got the pace and skill, but not the brain. Like, once again, there are so many players that Chelsea have who like we don't know much about. Palmer is still on the pitch. I'm like, I mean, I, I wasn't sure how long he was going to last, but I'm pretty sure he'll get substituted. But as I had predicted that Chelsea would crumble in the second half, they haven't. And here Chelsea on the attack. Palmer. Oh, foul. That might be a yellow card for Gusto. No, Fofana. Fofana has done well. He's come back after a while, and he missed the whole of last. Fofana and Lavia. pretty go long. I mean, like, nothing wrong in mixing things up. And, Maguyu Pedro and who's the third one who's come on? Dewsbury Hall. Yet to make much of a difference in Chelsea's play. I'm pretty sure Cole Palmer is tiring as well as Gusto on the right. So, I mean, let's see if this approach does pay off. Pedro Neto playing on the left. At Wolves, he played mainly on the right. Kukurea with a cross. Ederson. Ederson! Oh, I mean, he looks very nervous. Doku again gives the ball away, trying stupid things. Is Fernandez. And I mean, Jeremy Doku, I mean, the guy is an idiot. Ederson made a mistake. I mean, like, I mean, the bad decision that guy makes are horrible. I mean, take him off. He's getting on my fucking nerve. I mean, like, they're not going to do what I want them to do, but like, fucking hell. I mean, as a neutral, it's fine. You can carry on. Still, that Haaland goal that separates the two teams. It separates the two teams. Foden hasn't done anything. Palmer hasn't done anything. Haaland goes in the corner, trying to win a corner. Chance for De Bruyne, wide. De Bruyne hits it wide, way wide. I mean, should have played Bernardo Silva. I mean, easy to say, but we've seen we've seen De Bruyne hit screamers from there. As Rico Lewis plays it to Foden. As Rick. Oh man, I City have had 2 or 3 attacks since then, but I can't get that image of Jeremy Doku out of my mind. I'm like, honestly, terrible. This corner coming in. Poor pass. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I mean, free of cost. Helps the channel out. You don't lose out on anything. I mean, and get involved in the chat. I mean, Chelsea have huffed and puffed and created chances in the second half. So I mean, I was worried for Chelsea, but they've done well. As De Bruyne plays it to Doku. I mean, I mean, like Rico Lewis's performance has surprised me. He's looked very mature, very calm. His Doku infield, this room again another bad pass. I mean, like I don't think there have been more brainless footballer under Pep than Jeremy Doku. Everything is done is, and like it's getting, and like you have to wonder whether you have to be so intelligent to be so dumb, if you know what I mean. I mean, how can a there's a chance for Chelsea? Oh, blocked corner, corner to Chelsea. I mean, they're checking for a penalty as well. I mean, that can't be a penalty. Gusto kicks it onto his hand. That's not a penalty. Corner. And Premier League referees are so bad. I mean, I can't tell you how bad they are. Corner is cleared initially, but Dewsbury Hall last. We're into the last 15 minutes of the game, so time is more or less running out for Chelsea. I mean, Man City defense is putting up a reasonable rear guard action. For a goal kick from Caicedo. He would have played for Ecuador in the Copa America. I mean, is Maresca taking a risk with the Cole Palmer playing so much? Uh, I mean, he came back late for training. I mean, compared to other players. City have had 10 attempts, Chelsea 7. Injury to Kukurea. Injury or is it cramp? Most likely cramp. More likely a cramp for Kukurea. Let's close this. Let's close this poll. Uh, I mean, I don't think. I mean, I'm going to close this poll, guys. Who's coming on? Not sure. It's a left back of some variety. Kukurea is coming off. Kukurea is coming off, and let's close this poll. Where is this poll? If I can find it. I'm 10 minutes to go. No point continuing. It was to predict Like we are getting very close to the end, so you can see the poll results, the number of votes cast, and result has Rico Lewis, Phil Foden, uh, can't find. Pedro Neto, last 10 minutes of the game. And as expected, it's been a game which is looks like will be determined by a single goal. Is Doku like Kovacic, former Chelsea captain? Did I mention that? I think I did. Is Doku again? I mean, it's terrible for Belgium. Good collection there by Ederson. Oh, it might have been dangerous. Last 6.5 minutes plus added time. Is Kovacic 2-0. Kovacic scores 2-0. Game over. Ball given away, and Kovacic has scored for Man City, and game is up for Chelsea. The game is almost up for Chelsea. I mean, they fought and fought, but in the end, it hasn't been good enough. I mean, I mean, honestly, Sanchez should save this. Maybe not, but assist by Haaland right in the corner, and game over. Honestly, and Fofana not happy. I think with the not happy with the Sanchez for not saving it properly, and I maybe say that it was the fault of goalkeeper. I don't know, but I mean, my advice to Maresca would be just take uh, just take just take Palmer off now before he gets injured or anything like that. You don't want to be in a situation where he gets injured. I'm not sure how fit he is. Todd Bowley has seen enough. Yeah, Pep must be pretty happy. Players now feeling the game. I mean, it's been a tough day at the office. Kovacic scoring against his former team. Told you that he was formerly a captain at Chelsea as well. Left last season, and he was brought in as a kind of a Gundogan replacement who went to Barcelona, and 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 yeah, now playing for Man City, and who knows, might be picking up his second title. Dying embers of the game. Let's see how much time Anthony Taylor adds to this game, and guys, I like, we're very close to the end. Can't ask you to like the video. Do subscribe to the channel if possible. Chance defended and chance for City to counter Jeremy Doku. Here goes Doku. Pace, but Gusto is getting back. Plays it to De Bruyne. Please, please, please do consider subscribing. I mean, humble request. And yeah, the Premier League is well and truly back. 9 games have been played or almost played out of 380 over the next 9 or so months. And his Doku foul. Caicedo might get booked, might not, and he does get booked. Moises Caicedo, and Moises Caicedo does get booked. Is it Caicedo? It is Caicedo. Might have been. I thought it might have been. It might have been Gusto, but it was Caicedo. So another round of games, then it will be end. We'll be looking forward to the transfer window deadline day. Oh, Doku! Oh no, should have shot himself, but tried to find Haaland. Foul by Bernardo Silva. And then the transfer window is still open. Let's see if Chelsea bring in a striker, Victor Osimhen or something like that. And I mean, Chelsea have spent a lot of money already, and just how they have cleared PSR is uh, is I mean, you can have your guesses as well as I will uh, you know have my own theories. 5 minutes added. 5 minutes. The game has been up for I mean almost 5 minutes now. 2-0. I mean, wind has been taken very well out of Chelsea sails, and 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 yeah, I mean, It's it's uh, it's it's been interesting. I mean, like more or less what I expected out of this game, and more or less what I expected out of this game. A Man City win. Man City will only get stronger, especially if they sign players. Oscar Bob is out. Uh, City have lost players. They've sold player as well. Julian Alvarez has been sold. He was a big part of Man City squad, so injuries might dent their title charge. The fifth title it would be if they win, and I mean, so City would be. I mean, I'm nobody to advise Pep Guardiola, but he would do. He could do worse than signing a player. Um, there's Palmer. Poor shot in the end. Really poor. I mean, Palmer needs to be given the role, kind of. So, last few minutes, 3 minutes remaining. Guys, if you're watching, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything. Man City in the second gear have beaten Chelsea basically, and Maresca. I'm, I'm, I'm really sure that I mean there's a lot to do and foul there. Fofana might get booked. Is it injury or cramp? Cramp probably. And and uh, and yeah. So 2 minutes remaining. It's 2 minutes. The game has been well and truly up for Chelsea. Just last few knockings of the game. There's not much that Chelsea can do at this point. Last minute of the game, and Man City have well and truly deserved the win. Chelsea, I mean, they need to improve quite a bit going forward. I mean, Chelsea would do well to even score a single goal. Here comes a shot, but Ederson catches comfortably. I mean, we are into the last minute, and into the last minute, I'll get ready for the closing, and let's see how long it takes. About 5 or 6 seconds, I think, and then that will be that as Doku, and that's it. That's it. That's it. Time has caught up with Chelsea. It's game over, and Man City have won. Man City have won comfortably in this game, 2-0. Kovacic and Erling Haaland, the goal scorers. big win for Man City against a supposed, in terms of historical top six rival or top four rival, and back to drawing board for Chelsea and their manager Enzo Maresca, and as far as Man City are concerned, it may get easier for them. Up next, it's Ipswich Town for uh, for uh, for the four-time, like, eight-time Premier League champions and four times last four consecutive years or seasons they have won, and and they'll be looking to make it five games in a row, and five titles in a row. Erling Haaland scored in the first half. Kovacic in the second half. It's Pep Guardiola looks really pleased. Most of his players have played 90 minutes. Big players like De Bruyne, Haaland, Kovacic, Rodri is still to come back. John Stones, Kyle Walker is still to come back. And Man City do look strong. Man United won, Liverpool won, Arsenal won, but Man City have made the biggest noise, biggest splash. Uh, Chelsea, there will be a lot of discussions that will be taking place as far as Chelsea are concerned, because I mean transfer window is one open. A lot of their players that are subject to bids, like Gallagher, Ben Chilwell, and Raheem Sterling. We saw today the story came out. Interesting to see what happens with Raheem Sterling and his future at uh, at uh, at Chelsea. Cole Palmer looks happy. I mean, like, he tried his best on the pitch, but it wasn't to be today. And Pep Guardiola looks really, really, really happy, and and uh, and yeah, Man City go marching on, celebrating their fans now. Pep Guardiola looks happy, but from Chelsea's point of view, they did create a few uh, a few good chances, but in the end, it wasn't to be. It was a performance that I mean, it was a performance that could have been, and perhaps should have been better. Nathan Ake, Jack Grealish, these players are still to come back, and we'll see when they come back how City improve, how they change. I mean, they're not going to change, but they're not going to change. But Pep Guardiola, I mean, if he dips into the transfer market, there are players who have. Julian Alvarez has left. João Cancelo may leave, and João Cancelo may leave, and who else? Uh, I'm pretty sure City have sold players. Youngsters have left the club. So Pep Guardiola may bring in players. I'm pretty sure I'm missing out on a few players. So Oscar Bob is injured. He'll be out for 5 or 6 months, maybe 3 or 4 months at least, with a broken fibula or tibia. I mean, one of the two muscles in his leg. Pity, because it was supposed to be a big season uh, for Oscar Bob. So three players City are well and truly down in Cancelo, um, and yeah. So squad definitely needs a bit of a strengthening. And but Pep Guardiola is a stubborn guy. He might think that he's got enough. They can play with a false number nine as well. And so interesting to see what Man City do. As for Chelsea, I think they are a bigger story. There are a lot of things that are bubbling away in the background, and uh, Raheem Sterling, where he goes, who's going to match his wages? Do Chelsea have an offer? Conor Gallagher, Ben Chilwell, who who else? Noni Madueke, he's been linked with a move as well. And the first weekend of Premier League is almost over, and we there's still a lot of things that we need to iron out. Earlier today, we saw Brentford beating Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace, who ended the last season on such a good form, but starting this season with a loss. They've already lost Michael Olise. They've already lost Michael Olise. May lose other players. May lose Mark Gahey to Newcastle. I'm a Newcastle fan, so hopefully that happens. But I mean, not at the price that has been quoted, and and not at the price that is being quoted, and yeah. So will be will be interesting to see what goes on in the background with Chelsea, especially. Uh, Not a game of chances, but it appeared that Man City were far the dominant team in this game, and far the dominant player in this game. By player, I mean I'm counting the two teams as players, and let's see who Chelsea play next. We'll let's say let's find out who Chelsea are going to play next. Not sure who. I mean, apparently they play Servette in the Europa Conference League playoff, and then next weekend they've got Wolves. That won't be easy for. That won't be easy for. That won't be easy for Chelsea, especially given uh, they'll be traveling to Switzerland to take on Servette in the Europa Conference League, which is another. I mean, I don't know how Chelsea see the Europa Conference League, whether they want to be in it or not, because they were initially in the Europa League, but Manchester United winning the FA Cup meant that they went into Europa Conference League, and City ended up, oh sorry, Man United ended up in the in the what do you call in the UEFA Europa Conference League. So Servette of Switzerland, um, it is for Chelsea next on Thursday night, Friday morning, depending on where you are, and we'll wait and see how it ends for how it ends in that game for Enzo Maresca. He'll be looking for an improvement from his side in uh, in those two games especially, and then let's see where they go after that, how their fixtures are looking, and how their fixtures are looking after that. I'm pretty sure they'll play Servette again. Oh, they don't travel to Switzerland. They're at home actually, and then Crystal Palace at home. Bournemouth away, West Ham away, and then Brighton at home, Forest at home, Liverpool away. But we are now talking in terms of October, so there's plenty of time to go before the tough, really tough fixtures come for Chelsea. So it remains to be seen. But today, Chelsea have been beaten in the game against Man City, but that was to be expected given the state that Chelsea are right now. And yeah, so let's see how 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 they how they do in the next few games. So guys, thank you. Thanks for watching. Just to let you know what happened. It was it was it was Man City who came out top quite comfortably in the end with the win of 2 goals to nil in this game. Erling Haaland scoring in the first half, and Erling Haaland scoring in the first half, and Mateo Kovacic, former Chelsea captain, scoring in the second half. Just in case you want to ask something or something like that, I'm here. Anyways, just let's wrap it up, and we'll see where it goes in the next few months, weeks. We'll have plenty of streams to talk about stuff that is going on, and 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 we'll see where we go, and where we go and yeah. So thanks for now. I'll see you in my next few streams. Take care, stay safe. Bye for now.